Welcome back to another video. Today is July the 10th. Time is 6:10 in the morning. Sunday, which means rest day cardio, which I'm currently doing right now. Today I'm going to film full day of eating for you. We're coming to the end of, well, this is episode 2 of the Dream Big series, prep series. So I thought I'd do open up with a little full day of eating to show you what I'm eating 2 weeks into prep. Food is still fairly high, so today's calories are 3,700. So you know, a lot of room to work with in terms of calories. I'm only really just scratching the surface. We had a drop in calories at the start of this week. So we just ran the same calories last week that we did in our push, and we just added cardio in last week. So cardio stayed the same this week, but we just had a reduction in food. I think it was like 600 calories down on a training day, 500 calories down on a rest day, which brings me to 3,700 calories on rest days, which is today. Cardio sessions, 5 days a week. 3 of those days are my kind of upper body sessions. So I'll do 20 minutes cardio post-workout. Still fasted because I train in the morning. So 20 minutes post-workout on upper body days. Lower body days I won't do cardio because obviously the legs are getting taxed during those days, and they're pretty tough days, so cardio is not necessary at the moment on those days. And then rest days, like today, 45 minutes fasted cardio. So that's where cardio is at the moment. 2 days off a week for cardio, 5 days on. Trying to get the heart rate above 115 and keeping it there for the duration of the cardio session. So like today, I'll set the treadmill for 50 minutes, give myself 5 minutes to get the heart rate up, and then well, depending on how long it takes, might take two minutes, might take 5 minutes, and then I'll go for 45 minutes with the heart rate above 115. Usually it hits about 120, 125 and stays there. Treadmill's on about 5.5 with an incline of about 2. Seems to work quite well at the moment because I'm still quite, you know, I'm not fit, but I'm getting fitter. You know, body weight has dropped. I dropped 3 kilo in the first week, and then this week it just dropped just over 1 kilo. So we're on track for doing that, and we're on track to, you know, lose about 1 kilo a week, which is good, which is what we want. So, but anyway, moving on to today's video, full day of eating. So I'm going to take you through every single meal. I've got 6 meals in total. Like I said, calories 3,700, which is low for me. I don't remember the last time I was under 4,000 calories. So these days I get hungry, especially because we're doing 45 minutes of cardio in the morning. You know, appetite does go up and increase. So first meal, what I'll do now is do cardio now. I'll be done by 7 o'clock, be home by about just after 7, and then I'll go back to bed for about 2 hours. Make sure I drink this 1.5 litre, which has got aminos, so 10 grams of essential amino acids, 5 gram creatine. I've got some Hydromax in there from Strom, just to help with lower back, so I don't get lower back pumps whilst on the treadmill this morning. And then 2 servings of electrolytes. So I'll get that in, in this cardio session now. Nap for about 2 hours, an hour to 2 hours, which is a good thing about rest days. You get a bit more time in the day. And then first meal will go down about 9 o'clock. So I try and fast for quite a while on rest days because food's low. And I want to keep appetite fairly good. I don't really want to be too hungry during today. Because obviously no one likes to be hungry, so I try and cram meals together. Like I said, 6 meals in today. So starting at 9, second meal will go down at 12, third meal at 2, fourth meal at 4, fifth meal at 6, and then our last meal about 8, half 8, which ties me in nicely. So, you know, eating roughly every 2 to 3 hours today. Obviously meals are smaller, the carbohydrates are definitely much less. So that's how today's going to go. So I'll just keep you updated on every meal that we do, and I'll put the macros for every meal on here, and then I'll give you a full total macro breakdown at the end of the video, just so you know. So yeah, 2 weeks in, we're about to start our 3rd week of prep. So I'm about 19, 20 weeks out from show. Exciting stuff. You know, shape's getting better. I will do a physique update on here at some point. Show you guys what I'm looking like at the moment. Conditions getting better each week. Like I said, body weight's dropping, so everything's going well at the moment. But yeah, today, full day of eating. Gonna get this cardio done, get home, go back to bed for a bit, because rest is very important right now. As body weight starts to drop, we need probably even more rest than we do in off seasons, just to bring that energy into the gym and use it there wisely. So gonna get this done, get home, and then we'll see you for meal 1. Okay, so meal 1 is as follows: 3 slices of granary bread, got 4 eggs, 4 rashers of bacon medallions, if you can see under there, and then 75 grams of avocado. So this is my first meal. It's about 10 o'clock right now. So we fasted from cardio, which we finished at about 7. About 3 hours after cardio, first meal goes in. So I had about a 2-hour nap as well, which is good. Extra rest, recovery, and then we hit meal number 1. And then my next meal will be probably about 12 o'clock. So I'll put all the macros up on here. This is quite a substantial meal, to be honest. Hasn't really changed from when food was high. So yeah, this is meal 1. Pretty simple, pretty nice, easy meal. That will go down with the coffee. And we used to have orange juice with this meal as well, 250 milliliters of orange juice. That's been taken out, obviously, because extra carbs. We don't need those extra carbs anymore, so it's just a standard meal. So yeah, next meal will be at 12. I'll put all the macros up here for this meal, and then at the end I'll give you a total of everything. So we'll see you for meal 2. Okay, meal number 2 going down. It's about 12 o'clock now, well, about 5 to 12. We have 300 grams of Skyr vanilla yogurt, 50 grams of peanut butter, 1 banana, and cinnamon. This meal used to have Rice Krispies in, but they've been taken out. So it's more like a protein, fat meal. Also 25 grams of honey as well. So carbs come from the honey and banana, and then protein comes from the yogurt. I think there's about 19 grams of protein in that, so 20 grams. And then wash it down with the White Monster, of course, the OG. So that's meal number 2. Next meal, I'm gonna have this and go for steps. We're on about 9,000 steps at the moment, so I want to smash them out right now. Probably the worst time to go because it is scorcher today. so don't really want to be walking around at midday, but it is what it is. I'm going to get it in because I haven't got much food in the moment, so I feel better to get steps in with as little as food as possible. Don't really want to be walking around with 6 meals in. Just feel sluggish and tired, so we'll get them in and then come back, have meal number 3, which will probably be about 1 o'clock. And then next meal after that will be about 2 after 2. So yeah, I'll put the macros again up here for you to have a look. This is meal number 2, rest day today. So cardio done this morning, and then steps, and that'll be it for output. No training, and then tomorrow we've got chest and arms. So looking forward to that. Need to write on my log with numbers and everything today as well. So I'll see you for meal number 3. So back from steps, got about 2,000 steps left to do, which I'll just get throughout the rest of the day. It's now coming up to 2:30. So it's been 2 hours since the last meal. I'm ready for another meal. I'm hungry now, so appetite is creeping up on us each and every week. I'm just making meals for tomorrow. So I do prepare 2 rice meals for tomorrow, which is my like midday meals. So that's probably like my 2 o'clock meal and my 4 o'clock meal, just because usually I'm out of the house then, so I like to have them with me all times, just in case something crops up in the day and I've got to go somewhere or be somewhere, or just don't want to get caught out with not having a meal on me. So I always prepare two meals, so I just keep on track. So the meal for now, we've got dry weight 200 grams of rice, so that's about 600 grams cooked weight rice. I've got some peas in there, and then 2 fillets of cod in there as well, and some soy sauce. The reason I have cod is because I don't like chicken. The meal is either white fish or chicken, and for the last like 2 or 3 years I've always opted for white fish because of digestion. Chicken does not digest well with me. I did it in my young years and it was alright, but I just didn't enjoy it. Too much chewing, and it just didn't sit well on the stomach. Didn't feel like it digests as good, so opted for white fish. It goes down a treat. Literally after half an hour after the meal, it's pretty much gone through and digested and feel ready to eat again. So going into prep, I think when food gets very, very low, I might opt for chicken, but again, thinking about digestion and stuff, white fish is my number 1 up there. And with that, just have a banana, just some extra carbs, and that is meal number 3. Again, macros up here, or I might put them at the end. And my next meal will go down probably around 3:30, so in about an hour, just because this meal digests very quickly for me, and I'm ready to eat, and I like to eat, want to eat regularly, especially when food is quite low at the moment. So yeah, we'll see you for meal number 4. Okay, so meal number 4, back in the same place, because this is like the only place that is level with my head and I don't have to hold it. So meal number 4, 100 grams of dry weight rice, so about 300 cooked weight, 160 grams of salmon and a few peas, and then some soy sauce. But this is like my favorite meal of the week. I get this meal twice a week, on Wednesdays and Sundays, so every rest day. The salmon I buy, it's pre-cooked salmon fillets with chili and garlic on, and it's just unreal. So I just pan fry it, make sure the skin gets dead crispy, and that's it. I just add the rice and peas and done. Soy sauce, salt. At the moment I'm having 8 grinds of salt on pretty much every meal, keeping that consistent every day, and that's pretty much it. And then usually I would have a Squares bar as well for extra carbs, but Morrison's sold out, so I had to go for Oreos. So 4 Oreos together is the same carbs as the Squares bar, so that is the meal that we're having now, meal 4. Next meal will probably go in around 6 or 7 o'clock. It's now 4:15, so yeah, That's meal 5. And then our last meal going around probably quite close to bed, because I don't like to be hungry when I'm sleeping, and obviously I train fasted, so I like to kind of carry that last meal over in towards training. So I keep it fairly close to bed. I'll probably have it like 9 o'clock, and that'll be last meal. So we'll see you for meal number 5. Okay, so meal 5 is about 10 to 8. Same as meal number 3. We got 100 grams dry weight rice, so 300 grams rice, 2 fillets of cod, peas, and then some light soy sauce, and again 8 grams of salt on that, and also 25 grams of peanut butter. I swap between this and cashew nuts. So yeah, that's meal number 5. Last meal to go in probably about 9, half 9. So I'll catch you up then. So final meal going in, we have 75 grams of oats, 50 grams of isolate, so whey iso. I'm using the Axon Sledge caramel whey at the moment. 25 grams of peanut butter, 20 grams of jam, some cinnamon. I think that's it. Yeah, I just basically blended it all up and then heated up on the hob. That was today's little craft. So I'll have that and then go to bed. Tomorrow training chest and arms, which is going to get filmed for the YouTube, so that'll be going up next week, so the week after. So looking forward to getting back in the gym tomorrow. Good rest day today. Steps done, cardio done this morning, and that kind of sums us up for the day. So that was a full day of eating, 3,700 calories on a rest day. I am starving at the moment, so hoping this fills me up, ready for tomorrow. And then we train fasted in the morning, so no food. And then first meal tomorrow goes in around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we have chest and arms, and then our 20 minutes on the treadmill as well after the session. So but yeah, appreciate you watching. Like I said, chest and arms session will be going up the week after, so stay tuned for that. And we'll see you on the next one.